In college baseball, equipment is essential. What equipment we use sometimes determine what the outcome can be. As college players, we use metal bats and wood bats. We use metal bats during the season, which are called BB-Core, and we use wood bats during summer ball. And the three different kinds of bats here is the maple wood bat, the metal BB-Core, and then the ash bat. First, I'm going to talk about the ash bat. The ash bat is going to be the lightest bat out of the three. The only problem is that the grains will sometimes split. That's why, like on this bat, there's tape. The grains will start coming apart after multiple times used. But it is for people who don't have a lot of power and rely on bat speed. And this is the first one. I don't really prefer it. I use the maple one, which is this one. It is the hardest bat. It is the bat that most big leaguers use because they say because of the hardness of it, the ball comes off it better than the ash bat. But because it's a little bit harder, it's also a little bit heavier. And some players who aren't as big and like to use the lighter bats will use the ash bat. But like I said, most pro players will use the maple. The only problem about this is when it breaks into bigger pieces and becomes sometimes dangerous. And the grains on this one, unlike the ash, are a lot more compact, so they're not going to flake like the ash bat will. And then the last bat that we use in college baseball during the games is the BB-Core. The BB-Core started about 4 years ago. They really need to try to deaden the bats because the bats are starting to become dangerous and kids were getting hurt because of how fast the ball is coming off the bat. And all the college bats are -3, so if this is a 33-inch bat, it's going to be 30 ounces. And you may think that an ounce isn't going to make a big difference, but you really feel it when you swing. And a lot of guys prefer the 34-inch and the 33-inch bats. And that's pretty much the bats we use. Like I said, we use the wood bats during summer ball and the leagues we go to during the summer. And then during the season, we have to use the BB-Core bats because college baseball only allows the BB-Core. And this is an Easton bat. I use Easton bats throughout. There's multiple companies that produce bats, but for our school, we're sponsored by Easton, so we get all these bats for free. And yeah, so thank you again, and